The Merseyside Derby is upon us. Liverpool versus Everton in the first Merseyside Derby of the season. This is Talking Reds match preview for the big game at the weekend. And we are in for a treat. 4 wins from 4 in the Premier League, 1 win in Champions League, 5 wins from 5. Liverpool have scored late in every single one of those. In the last 10 minutes of each game, Liverpool have got the winner. Can we do this again? Do we have to do this again? I hope not. We've got another big game on our hands. Liverpool-Everton. This game is always full of drama. It's always full of cards, always full of goals. Is it going to be another one, Naj, where it's nail-biting? That's the question.
No. Do you know what? Honestly, I was saying this yesterday, and I do feel like it could be a thing. I think it could either be, I don't want to say it, a last-minute winner, or I just think we need to. Honestly, I think like we could just blow them away. I respect Everton. Like, I think they've done really well this season, but I think we can blow them away. I know I wouldn't say it was at their ground, but because we're at home, I fully think we can do that. You know, like I fully think we're in the position to just go, right, we're at home. Let's just get it done, dusted. If we put 3 past Everton in the first half, they're not coming back from that. And you can play around with the ball all you want then. But yeah, we just need to just score, don't we? Basically, the most simple thing ever, most Michael Owen thing ever. We just need to score loads of goals.
If you score more than them, you've got a chance of winning the game.
I do think, though, I do think because it's a big game, I think the defence will be switched on. So I feel like it could be like that Everton might not score. Do you know what I mean? Because I just feel like because it's such a magnitude of like a game, like, you know, obviously I'm not saying Atletico game wasn't, and I think, to be honest, like I don't think the defence played badly. I think it was just a case of like there was just 2 pot shots, weren't they?
Yeah. We've been saying it this week. I don't think our defence was really bad. I think we lost control of the game in the second half.
Yeah,
but it wasn't like a bad performance. In like, I think it was just a tactics change. We took the foot off the gas for no reason. I don't know why we did, but we did.
I think it was the subs again. Honestly, I think it was the subs again. Right, I'm not going to say it was Ekatike because I thought Ekatike was promising when he come on and he was good. He should have scored. I always think. By the way, this isn't. I think he's a brilliant player. But McAllister, and he come on, him and Bradley. Like Bradley played really well when he come on last game before the Atletico game against Burnley. He looked really promising. But I always revert back to this with Bradley. Sometimes he comes on. Like if he starts a game, it's usually all right. But if he comes on sometimes, he's either like brilliant or he gets stupid booking and then he can't play then. Like the goal, the goal was scored off him panicking not to make a tackle. You know, when their second goal of the night, and then he did it against Newcastle as well. He gave away the free kick high up the pitch, like he did against Atletico, high up the pitch, and then Newcastle scored off that. I think it's probably just a bit of immaturity in this game, but yeah, McAllister just, for me at the minute, he just doesn't look fit enough, does he?
No.
He looked miles off it when he come on the other day. I mean, I don't think he did anything bad.
No, he wasn't bad. Yeah, it just a massive difference to what we had in the first half with Szoboszlai and Gravenberch. Yeah,
it was like 20% less than what you was getting in the first half, like pressing, tackling, get the ball. Because there was a moment as well when, if you remember, like not too far towards the end of the game, I know Szoboszlai's a machine, but he covered McAllister's left. You know, like, and he ran all the way down from. It was like, I think it could have been a corner or could have been a free kick, and he all the way down. He followed him, and then he intercepted the ball in our own half. But that's usually McAllister, but I just don't think he's fit enough.
And then Koke came on in the second half as well for Atletico Madrid, who got a little bit more control for Atletico Madrid. And I said that when we wanted to watch long, me and Patricia were doing the watch long. I said Koke coming on now gives them control, and we just we did play differently. We played differently in the second half because of the substitution number 1, and it seemed like we changed tactics. First half, I don't know if you noticed, but Szoboszlai was the deeper of the two between him and Gravenberch.
Yeah,
and we saw Gravenberch as number 8. Yeah, how long have I been banging on about him being a number 8? Yeah, he can play number 6. People say, he's been fantastic at 6. He absolutely has, but Gravenberch at his best is him driving forward to that box, and that's what we saw on Wednesday. But then it switched in the second half. Gravenberch was more deep.
Yeah.
And then when Frimpong came off as well, Salah went wide.
This is what I was just about to say that actually. I think what the main issue was Salah going wide again because Frimpong's really good. Like people like to poo all over the fact that he can't defend. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. Like it's crap. Like, and his recovery runs is what we've bought him for. You can quite clearly see that he's willing to get forward in his recovery runs. When he played in that first half, Salah was like released, wasn't he? He was like released from the shackles of being stuck to that byline. And Frimpong will run that byline every day of the week. He loves doing it. You can see it. Salah's
was that his best when he came inside on Wednesday. His best.
The thing is with Salah, like he's just got. He's smart, isn't he? He's extremely clever. The little drop off to Gravenberg, like he knows if he gets his body in the way of everyone. He's fast. He's obviously Salah's very fast. People think, oh, he's 33. He's not fast. He is fast. And his game's almost like adapting now to like he's saving sort of that speed over 10 yards rather than running 40 yards with the.
Yeah.
He can still do that. He can still do that. We've seen him do it against Villa last season and Brighton and stuff like loads of goals last season. He did do that, but like he doesn't need to do that anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like he can save his energy, and Frimpong does that, and then he can just run it. You can do them darting runs like he did, and he got in, and it was Salah-esque, wasn't it? It was just such a Salah finish.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's just the two subs for me that sort of made it drop off a lot. Like they're both really good players, but McAllister's just not fit enough at the minute. I just think. I'd almost say like rest him against Everton maybe, and then.
Do you want the same team then as midweek tomorrow? I'll say tomorrow. We are recording it tomorrow. This is in the morning, so it's later on today. Same team as Wednesday. Starting team. Melbo left back, Soboslai, Gravenberch midfield, Frimpong right.
I'd have this exactly the same defence, same goalkeeper obviously. I'd have the same midfield, but I'd drop.
I know what you're thinking.
I'd drop Gakpo for Ekitike.
Would you go Ekitike? Yeah.
I think you have to. I just think you have to because. I mean,
Rio, no.
Not against Everton though. I just think it might be it. I mean, I'd probably look to bring Rio on maybe again towards the end. But you just know he's going to be against that O'Brien. He's just going to try and go through him all the game, and he's like, that's all he's going to do. Ekitike's tall, he's strong. I'd like to see him probably go. He won't play Ekitike, I know it, but he said actually today, didn't he? He said
he did. I'm going to go over what I said. Do you want to go over what I said?
Yeah.
So this is what I said about Ekitike and Isak today on Saturday's press conference. I consider playing both together because you can consider many things. If both in best form of their life, you consider it, but also clear we have a 4-3-3 structure. In the end phase, we end with playing with 2 9s. So basically, what he's saying here, we do set up as a 4-3-3. It's fluid. This formation, in football in general, formations are fluid. But when we go forward in the end phase, in the final third, the left winger comes in and makes 2 9s. So Hugo could play off the left. It's a good thing about our squad. We have multiple options. If some aren't fit, we can use them in a 4-4-2. That depends on form and fitness.
Yeah.
So do you think is he setting up there for Ekitike to be brought in on the left?
I don't see why not. Because if we've seen all season, and we've seen it all last season as well, Slot likes to sort of have the forwards interchanging a lot. I mean, Klopp did as well. But I've noticed something, especially at the start of this season, is where Gakpo and whoever's in the middle rotated a lot. I mean, that happens anyway in the games, just for positioning, where you've chased the ball down, where you've lost the ball, etc. But I can just see it a lot because you've seen Isak come out to the left a lot the other day, and I just think he's almost like complimenting better if Ekitike is playing next to him, just because at the minute I just can't. Just Gakpo can't go down the byline. He just won't do it. And we've seen Ekitike do that like multiple times now. Like he come on the other day. He's willing to go into that like area. Like I don't think like Gakpo is at the minute. Like he doesn't want to go. He almost doesn't want to run in behind, does he? Have you noticed this? Like he sort of like stops his run and he wants it to feet. And then, I mean, this is what I don't understand because Gakpo is quick. Like he's not like blisteringly fast, but he's quick.
And he can go down the left hand side. I just don't think he just prefers to be on his stronger foot, doesn't he?
Yeah, but like the ball over there. So like Salah loves the ball in behind. Like I mean, anyone does. It's brilliant. Like, it takes the defender out of the game. You've got the stuff to do. Gakpo just won't do it at the minute. I don't know what it is, but when Ekitike come on, he did it like 2 or 3 times when he come on. Even though Ngamo came on as well. You watched Ekitike, he drifted to the left a lot and then wanted it in behind. And Isaac did a few times as well. What he could, don't think Isaac intentionally wanted it in behind, but he tried it, didn't he, on the right and the left, didn't he, a couple of times. It obviously didn't come off, but I just feel like they're a lot more mobile than Gakpo in terms of like they're willing to like sort of break position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like listen, if we drop, it's only fair, isn't it? Right? Gakpo got his chance against Atletico. He had a decent game, nothing to write home about. But Ekitike was a one dropped. So what's fair for me now?
And if anyone deserves dropping this season, it's not Ekitike.
Exactly, and that's what I mean. Like, to get Ekitike, could I feel like you play, and then Gakpo comes on, proves himself.
Yeah.
I feel that's what the fair thing is, because we know Ekitike play left. So I feel that's what might happen on Saturday morning, tomorrow morning, shall I say? But I feel like if you look how Everton are going to set up as well, it probably suits to play Ekitike more, because they're just going to keep Gakpo as wide as possible. And this is what I mean at the minute. He's not willing to go in behind a lot. So to just know he's going to come in on his right foot, whereas Ekitike will go down the line. Same with Rio and Ngamo as well. They both go down the line. They come inside. It's harder to defend, isn't it? Like, you just, I don't know. Like, for me, I'd start Ekitike.
Yeah, I think I would. So mine and Naj's predicted 11. Well, say predicted 11. Is it our 11 that we would pick? I think it could be the predicted 11 as well, if I'm honest. I think it could be the 11.
I don't think Kirkes plays, I'll be honest. So I think the defence is exactly the same. I think Frimpong's going to, because Grealish obviously is he's not really playing on the wing. He's sort of playing in the middle, isn't he, a little bit? So, I mean, he's coming in off the left. But Grealish ain't that fast, so play Frimpong against him. Like, he's obviously...
I think Szoboszlai is important in that.
Szoboszlai
is going to be very important in that.
Bradley, for me...
Grealish coming inside.
Bradley, for me, will get sucked in to Grealish.
Yeah.
He's bringing him down. So I wouldn't play Bradley, if I'm going to be honest. I'd play Frimpong. Pretty much the same team, just Gakpo for...
Ekitike. I agree with that. I agree with that massively.
I also think, and you'll probably agree with me on this, Ekitike's link up with Vert and other players in the team is already up. Like, I'd probably say it's better than Gakpo's, if that's bad to say.
I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. I think I can see that. I can see that Ekitike going on left. I really can. Gakpo's at the end of the day, he's got to improve a little bit. He's got to improve.
He's a good player, Gakpo.
He's brilliant.
I kind of really do like him. I think he gets a lot of slate off Liverpool fans, but I think he needs to show more sometimes. You know what I mean? He's got
less predictable. Do something different. I think that's what people are wanting to do. Really, do something different. Instead of cutting in title time, you're easy to defend against. Cut inside, people just show you onto your left foot. Try showing onto your left foot. It's quite easy. Yeah. Regarding team news, pretty much everyone's back for Liverpool. Bar I think Stefan Bajcetic is the only one that's injured now. Curtis Jones back in training, back for the squad. So he's got 21 players available to pick from as slots. So pretty much strongest 11 we can possibly have. McAllister's still not. McAllister and Jones, obviously, I think for me, still not fully fit. McAllister, we've seen that. Out for Everton is Branthwaite and Mikalenko. They're the only two that's out for Everton. So it's going to be back to Tarkowski and Michael Keane in it at the back instead of Branthwaite, which is a big miss, actually, Branthwaite against Isak. Probably the best person to mark Isak, if I'm honest.
Physicality-wise, yeah. Size and stuff.
Who was the Everton player that you are wary of tomorrow? I say tomorrow. It's later today, guys. I know it's out this morning, but we've recorded it yesterday. So,
I'll be honest, Grealish, because of what he can offer, something completely different than any Everton player. Like, Ndai's a great player. I do rate Ndai. I think he's good. I don't know if they're going to play better or that Barry, but I feel like
it's probably better, to be honest. I think he's offering more when it's played.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like that if Beto plays, Konate's got to be up for it tomorrow. Like, he's already lost a few battles with him. We all know.
Beto caused us problems last time, didn't he?
Yeah, because he just played on Konate, not Van Dijk, because he just don't really it's just same old, isn't it? You're not going to get any change out of Van Dijk. But yeah, what worries me sort of Grealish, just because we need to be switched on in that sort of area between, him coming in off the left onto his right foot, not necessarily shooting, but just the fact that he can win free kicks, assist from there. Like, his passing's obviously good. I just hope we cover that sort of well. Diblin's probably one to look out for as well, I'd say, because he's quite
off the bench. Yeah.
Yeah, Diblin would be.
I think Jules Bial is the one that we might forget about because of, like I said, Grealish is the one in it. He is the guy that can probably pick something out from nothing.
Yeah,
for Everton. But Jules Bial for me, very, very, very good. He was very good at Leicester. Always find pockets. There's Jules Bial, and that's the area of the pitch I always worry about. That sort of just outside the box. And when Grealish is coming inside, and Dyer's coming from the other side, Better's already stretching Kanate and Van Dijk out. Jules Bial's going to find a lot of pockets in that space, I think.
That's why I would start Szoboszlai midfield.
Yeah.
Because he's just the legs. You know what I mean? I think, if we start McAllister, we'll get eaten up. Just because of his fitness. Like, nothing to do with him.
No, he's an absolute animal when he's fully fit. Absolute animal. Correct score prediction. Maybe goal scorers.
Salah will get one tomorrow.
Penalty?
Nah, I think he'll score. I think he'll genuinely score. Don't know. Maybe an Isak or Ekitike.
Last minute winner again, do you reckon?
No, do you know what? I think because it's a big game and we're at home, I think we rise to the occasion, and I hope we get a clean sheet. We've got a clean sheet against Arsenal. There's no reason why we can't get a clean sheet against Everton. Do you know what I mean? There's not disrespecting Everton. I just think you look at Arsenal's team, you look at Everton's team. Who's got better teams? Quite clearly Arsenal. I feel like you could just be, sort of just cancel them out in a way. Not cancel them out. What am I looking at? Just control them well.
Yeah.
Win the ball back, play it forward quickly into good positions. I'm gonna go 2-0. Reverse.
I'm gonna go 3-1.
Yeah, I'm stuck between 2-0 or 3-1.
I'm gonna go 3-1. I honestly think as well it could be one of the games where we actually go 1-0 down.
Yeah, do you know what I said? It's the exact same thing. I said, if we go 1-0 down, we'll win 3-1. If we go 1-0 up, we'll score like in the 82nd minute to make it 2-0.
Yeah. I feel that. But yeah, let me know your comment. Let me know your score predictions. Let me know your players. By the way, goal score. I actually think I think Verts is going to get an assist or a goal tomorrow. So, yeah, I do think Verts is going to do something tomorrow. A GA. People want GAs, don't they? People want GAs, but even though he played well on Wednesday, by the way, guys, if anyone that didn't watch the game on Wednesday, Florian Wirtz, he played brilliant on Wednesday, I thought. But yeah, I think he'll get a GA, for those GA merchants out there. I think he will get one. But yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already. And get your score predictions and goal scorers in the comments. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the game and speak to you all later.